Good morning. Welcome back to Vlogmas Day 3. As you can tell, I'm about to leave. I'll show you guys my outfit and the perfume of the day. I'm meeting up with my friend and we're going to a pottery class. So I've always wanted to do that. I did it when I was younger, but I really want to do it again. And there's a place called Clay Cafe, but it's for kids. And just recently, something opened up for adults. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm wearing that set I showed you guys yesterday. And then I put on this brown jacket over it. And I wasn't gonna wear anything under this, but so that's what I'm wearing. And I have my blend stones on. They hurt because I need to break them in. And I am starting to break them in, but they're still a little tight. So I can't wait until they're officially broken in because I love these things. But yeah, that's my outfit of the day. Pretty chill. These are what I'm wearing today. This combo is so nice. And I am in love.
With the little cup. I can feel the little cup underneath it.
Okay, well, let's take a look.
So we just got to the pottery place. I'm choosing this cup. It's machine washable, microwavable. So I chose this cup instead because you get more and it's the same price. So
These seem to be kind of their standard ones.
and then these are the colors that I'm using right now, and then I'll go back for my colors. Your face is in it. I got home like an hour ago. What a fucking day. What a fucking day. Okay, so you know I went to the pottery place to make a mug. Tell me how I came up with no mug. Right? Tell me how I came up with no mug. So the workers pissed me the fuck off. So I said, you're not getting my money. I'm not doing a mug. I'll pay for the chai tea latte, but I'm not paying for the mug. Here's what happened. So they had two different walls. One wall was for ceramic, one was for stoneware. The stoneware you could put in the microwave, the dishwasher, the oven. The ceramic, I think it's called ceramic. It's the other one besides stoneware. So the one that you have to hand wash. So the one that you had to hand wash was like $10 less than stoneware. And I said, okay, maybe I should just invest in stoneware because it's more durable, right? So I picked my mug and then I changed it. So I was gonna get that short one with like the bubbles or the texture. And I said, wait, there's another one for the same price, but it's a bigger mug. So I think I would rather get the bigger mug. So I do the bigger mug and the employee kind of directs us how to use the paints. So she said, okay, so your stoneware is a little more difficult. And then she was telling me the ins and outs of how to do it. And then she said, so when you're going to pick your paint, you need to look at the tiles to reference the color because it looks different from what it looks like in the bottle than what it will appear once it's finished. So I said, okay. And she didn't really tell me nothing else. So as I got my colors, I went back to the table and I started painting. I was like, wait, Why is there like debris on my mug? It was like little pieces of paint. So like 20 minutes later, I painted the whole inside. I painted the handle of the mug, and I painted like a little bit of the bottom. I should have taken a picture. I should have taken a video of it to show you guys, but I didn't. She comes over and I was like, yeah, why is there like pieces on the bottom of my mug? She's like, oh, those are just rocks. It's from the paint. I was like, it's from the paint? I was like, how do I get rid of it? She's like, well, basically you can't. You can either wipe off the rocks or just leave it, and when it goes into the kilt it will blow off, but it will leave like speckles behind. I was like, I don't want that. I was like, I wanted a smoother finish. If I would have known that, I wouldn't have picked stoneware. She was like, well, I did tell you. I said, no, you didn't. You told me to reference the tiles for the color. She's like, yeah, but on the tiles, they had specks. I said, I do see that on the tiles, but I thought it was like specks because it was on the wall for like months. And that's just how like the paint kind of wore. I don't know. Am I making sense? I don't know. And then we were going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So, tell me why all the employees came to the front and were staring me down. I said, I'm not doing this. I'm doing another one. She's like, well, you have to pay for it. You already painted half of the mug. I said, I'm not paying for anything that I think is not going to look good. She's like, you have to understand. You already put the paint on there. The paint costs money. We're a small business. I said, I understand that, but she didn't explain to me why. She didn't explain to me clearly. And then she's like, but she did. I was like, she didn't. Like, what? And then this man or boy, he was staring me down. And he had such a blank look on his face, like he was pissed because I wanted to switch my mug. Like, this is between me and her, not you, not all of you guys. Like, what the fuck? So she's like, wait a minute. She got somebody else involved, and then the girl comes over. She's like, so what's the problem? And then I told her, and then I was like, I'm looking to switch from stoneware to ceramic. And she's like, unfortunately you can't. And I was like, what do you mean? And then eventually she was like, okay, this is the first and last time. You can switch, but if you mess up, you mess up and you have to pay. I was like, okay. So I took the mug that I was gonna finish. I go sit down and I said, Tiana, I'm not doing this fucking mug. I'm sorry. So I did not touch that mug because what? You guys are gonna act like that towards a customer who it was my first time there, and you're gonna act like that towards me? I will never be back there again. The fuck? We were there for 3 fucking hours. We got there at 12. I didn't leave until 3. So my friend was doing her mug and she asked me to help her because she was getting tired. And then I did help her, and then I left like 10 minutes before she did because I had to go to my grandmother's to get my tires, and she told me to leave. She said, leave now, so that way when I glaze my thing, we can be at my house at the same time, because I was going back to her house for supper because her grandmother made us food. So that's what I did. And then I called her and I told her I was on my way to her house. And she said, girl, They were rude to me too. I said, what? She said, yeah. I took my mug up to the counter and I said, where do I leave this? And the girl told her, I told you to leave it at your station. And then Tiana said, no, you didn't. That's why I came up here, because I didn't know where to leave it. And then she said, leave it at your station, like I told you. I'm sorry? I'm sorry? If she would have fucking told me that, I would have left that mug right the fuck there. But she paid for it. She paid for it. And then, when my friend was walking away, the employee said to the other employee, yep, that's the same table. Excuse me? Because you had a problem with me and I had a problem with you, you want to be mad at my friend? What? I'm appalled. I'm appalled. Baby, she would have had a fucking problem if I was there. Tiana should have told me to stay with her, and I would have, but she told me to leave. So I would have been backing my friend up. Like, what? How are you gonna talk to people like that? Like, that just rubbed me the wrong way. And I'm actually so irritated because I was looking forward to painting, and I had my mini tripod. I was gonna set you guys up and you guys were gonna watch me paint. Like, I was so excited. And then I was so annoyed because I still had to stay there because my friend, she also wanted to paint her mug. So we were there for 3 hours. I didn't get to paint nothing. Well, I painted some of hers, but I wanted to paint my own. And there's no other places around here that offers that. So that was a fail. Like, I'm so sorry, guys. I was looking forward to doing this for you. Her grandmother's food was really good. We had pork chops, rice, salad, and then her grandmother is Serbian and she made homemade Serbian pastries. And we just watched a new show on Amazon Prime called Twin Love. So that's what I'm gonna finish once I get off of here. And tell me why my friend was like, oh my God, we're getting a snowstorm. I was like, what? She was like, yeah. I said, no, I'm supposed to get my tires on tomorrow. How am I gonna get my tires on if I can't drive? And I've been waiting a whole month for this appointment. There's no way I'm gonna be on the roads tomorrow slipping and sliding. And then it's like, they're already booked up. When's the next time I'm able to get another appointment? Or because there's a snowstorm, would they kind of switch things around? I don't know. So by the time I wake up in the morning, which is at like 7:30, I'm gonna look outside and hopefully there's not too much snow on the ground. Praying I can go to my appointment to get these tires on. I cannot believe it's winter. God, today just did not go as planned. Yeah. She was like, you better, she's like, you can sleep over. I was like, I can't sleep over. I don't have nothing. She's like, I could lend you some clothes. I was like, I don't have underwear. I don't got a toothbrush. She's like, I can give you underwear. I just bought some. I'm not gonna be wearing your underwear. I like the underwear that I have. She was like, I can give you pajamas. Yeah, but the thing is, for the next morning, I don't have a hairbrush. She's Caucasian. She don't got a slick brush. I don't got my eyebrow pencil. I don't got a hat with me. Cause if I had a hat, I wouldn't care about my eyebrows. But I don't got my eyebrow pencil. I don't have an extra bra. Her bras would not fit. I didn't have proper winter boots. So I said no. If I had proper stuff, I would stay, but it's early enough to make it home, so I'm gonna get home before it gets bad. So I really hope it does not stick. Anyways, I'm getting off of here. Let me go edit this, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, I hope.